So Smarter Travel Sutton was a 3-year travel behaviour change programme. It was aimed at residents in the Borough of Sutton, which is in South London, and also people who work there. So the aim of the programme was to promote sustainable travel options to those people. The programme ran from September 2006 to 2009, so it was 3 years, and it had a £5 million budget, and that included both the salaries of the staff that were based in the borough and the actual activity that we did. There were 5 main parts to the programme. So firstly there was travel planning, which I've talked about, so aimed at schools and workplaces. There was secondly additional cycle training that we put on for residents. Thirdly, there was a really strong programme of marketing, which included advertising, events, direct mail. That was something that I was personally responsible for. Fourthly, we rolled out face-to-face travel advice with all residents or all households in Sutton. So 80,000 households received a call and they were offered travel advice. We also rolled out that service via GP surgeries and junior sports clubs. And lastly, fifthly, we invested in infrastructure in the borough. So we put in car club parking bays and we improved the cycle parking throughout the borough. So in terms of how it all worked, over the course of the project we measured people's attitudes, awareness and claim behaviour, and then we also used actual counts of traffic and cyclists to see how people were actually behaving. We saw great movements in attitudes and claim behaviour, and then we actually saw car mode share decrease by about 6 percentage points. The aim of the project was to achieve at least a 5% mode shift, so we achieved that. A couple of the highlights, so cycling mode share went up from 0.6% to 2.1% over the 3 years, and there was a 16% increase in bus use. And walking actually went up from a mode share of 19.4% to 22%. So some really strong numbers at the end of the programme. But overall, I guess the nicest thing about it was that it was really popular and it's well received amongst the residents. They didn't see it as the nanny state, but they saw it as something positive and were really interested in it and behind it. Going forwards, the borough, TfL aren't involved anymore, but the borough have actually put together a 5-year Smarter Travel plan. So they're taking all the learnings forward in their activities. And TfL are using the learnings in one of our new projects, which is called Smarter Travel Richmond. So we've been able to implement a lot of the learnings that we got from Sutton with Richmond and improve that project.